That's good morning in Brazilian Portuguese. And if you're wondering why I'm swapping the normal English, well, that is because I have a couple of really cool kids who practice the Brazilian martial arts capoeira. If you don't know what that is, well, stick around and find out because this is a show where we have some of the coolest kids in Malaysia who love to embrace different cultures from all around the world. This is Kidzona. Capoeira is a Brazilian martial arts that is famous and available all around the world, including Malaysia. And we have a couple of really cool dudes who have been practicing capoeira for quite some time now. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Ooh, I'm loving the enthusiasm. All right, why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Okay, so my name is Chief Tan. I am from Sri Gombak, and I train capoeira for about 4 years already.
Woo!
And yeah, capoeira is a really fun martial art. I got inspired by my family, my loving brother, my father, and my mother.
Wow, fantastic. What about you, buddy?
My name is Dylan, and I am 9 years old. I am born in Kuala Lumpur, Montiara, and I started capoeira at 2 years old. That means I've done it for 6 years.
What? You started at 2 years old? How did you even have the hand? You know what? We'll get into that later on. Okay, so this is really awesome. Having youngsters who have been doing capoeira for a very long time. I gotta ask you, what made you decide to even do capoeira in the first place?
Well, for me, when I first saw capoeira, I thought it would be really cool to show some flips, some kicks, and then play some music.
Yeah?
So capoeira is a really fun martial art where you get to bond. It's literally like your family, but in a very martial art way. Yeah. So we play instruments, we sing, we learn Portuguese, like what you said in the start. Bom dia, something like that.
Okay, what about you? What made you decide?
Well,
to start?
it's kind of the same thing as him, but I was more scared because I was younger when I did it, and I was always scared to get a kick in my face or fall down.
And starting at 2 years old. Now, I don't remember much being 2 years old, but it was almost as if I was, a wobbly walking human being, right? And how do you even get to focus on that? Like, what did your professor used to teach you when you were younger?
Well, he used to teach me first we started with the basic kicks, and then we started with a few acrobatics. Then we played some music, and yeah.
That is so awesome. All right. Well, you have your instruments over here. Can you explain to the audience what is it?
Okay, so this is a atabaki, also known as a drum in English. So in capoeira, you don't use drumsticks. You play it with your bare hands, like this. There are many ways to play the atabaki. There's one that you normally play, which is really common, and there's one called makulele. You mainly used in performance, normally during bakizaros, which is it's like a graduation where you get more new belts, higher levels, and yeah, you just have fun, bond with all your friends, your professors. You just invite them to come down to Kuala Lumpur, and we have fun.
Awesome. What about this?
This is a pandero, and there's normally one way to play it, and it's like this. So basically, you hit one time with your thumb, and then you come in the middle, and you keep on doing that.
Okay. Well, you guys are missing one instrument from what I know, which is the marimba, which sounds like ting tong tong, ting tong tong. Now, I know this because I actually also do a bit of capoeira myself. Do you guys know how to play the marimba?
Yes, but the problem is we don't know how to move the cabasa. The cabasa is the huge round thing at the bottom.
It looks like a
where you hold
coconut.
it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a coconut.
Right.
So you have to move it up and down from your chest. But we are really weak. So we can't move it up and down. We need a kid's one.
Not yet. It will come very, very soon. Eventually, you got to do more push-ups. I think that's what your professor will probably always say most of the time.
Yeah.
Push up, push up, push up.
Flexão in Portuguese.
Pretty much. Okay, well, so you've also learned a lot of Brazilian Portuguese as well during your classes because you have to sing, correct?
Correct.
Okay, can you give me an example of a song?
Okay, the most common one. Everyone will know if they watch Only the Strong. So it's Paranawe, Paranawe, Parana.
All right. Paranawe, Paranawe, Parana. Do you know what that means?
No, but I don't know what does that mean, but okay, I sing it. Usually our prof doesn't really tell us, but our professor really inspired us to do this martial art.
All
He
right.
helped us a lot. He always makes sure that we work towards our goals.
Okay. Well, actually, do you know what? Before you show us a bit of what you've learned in capoeira, can you show me your belts actually? So your belts are quite different because from what I know, it's quite a single colored belt, but you have a single colored belt. You have a double colored belt. Can you explain to me what level you're at?
So I'm at level 5, he's at level 6.
6.
Wow.
So if your performance is really, really good, you get to skip corda. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't explain what's corda. Corda is the capoeira belt. It kind of looks like a rope. So normally the students will use a fork to just pry the thing out to make it look like this.
Ah, very nice. Okay.
And it's very soft.
Interesting. Okay, well, I tell you what. We're gonna see what they have to offer, okay, when it comes to capoeira, because from what I know, the both of you are explaining it so well, I might just want to sit in this class for funsies. And I know your brother is around as well, right? Okay, maybe we might get him in a little bit later or something like that, but I tell you what, why don't you boys go out there, prepare yourselves a little bit, and then after that, we'll come right back, and then you're gonna show me what you got, okay? All right, out you go. Vámonos, vámonos, out, out, out. Shoo, 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 shoo. This is super duper exciting times. So make sure you have a look-see, because this is capoeira, man. It's fun.
Para você, vem dançar. 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 Para você,
Capoeira.
Para você, vem dançar. 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 Para você,
Capoeira.
Today, we are having a mini tournament of Android Robot Cup 4.0 at Mall Puchong. The tournament is about playing football but with a twist. The twist is we have to use robot to score the goal.
I love robotics so much since iPhone 1.
This day I realized that I love this industry, this robotic, and this is so fun. I love it. I hope this program will give more experience to me. And for today's victory, I feel this victory is so very satisfying, and it will give me more experiences.
It still amazes me how creative and innovative kids can be. Because sometimes you find them, inventing new contraptions. Otherwise, they're super brave and they go for like extreme sports, or they go for some of the most unique hobbies in the world. And today, you will definitely see something that will make you turn your head twice. Because cups?
I got my ticket for the long way round. Two bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I got my ticket for the long way round. The one repeating the views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it got sights to great fish, rivers, but it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're sure gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Let's introduce them. Come on in, girls. Welcome, welcome. Get in here, get in here. Welcome to my house. How is everyone? Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone looks super pretty. Now, can you tell me, how long have you been performing cups together?
We'll be performing cups together from 2 months now.
For 2 months already. Wow. Okay. So how often do you practice, and how long does it take to learn a song?
It takes like 2 to 3 days to learn a song.
Wow. 2 to 3 days. All right. Well, that's really, really good, because sometimes when it comes to playing instruments and singing at the same time, it becomes really, really tricky, right? Because you have to coordinate your hand, and also you have to think of the song lyrics. But how many, so you've learned, how many songs did you say?
5.
You've learned 5 songs with cups already. Now, is it difficult to have to coordinate your hands and your cups?
At first, it's very difficult, but the longer we do it, it's getting better.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Okay, so can you do me a favor? Is it okay that you teach me how to play cups?
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be really fun. So I gotta call my buddy Idan. Give me my table and my cups, please. Thank you, Idan. Okay. Now, do you need a special kind of cup, or is any cup okay?
Any cup is okay.
Sure.
At least it's not glass.
Okay, okay. You say that, yeah. I mean, because otherwise I'm gonna go home later and use my glasses, and then it'll be like, pa-ching, we're done for. Okay, so teach me, how do you do this? Let's have one person to demonstrate.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, all right, you gotta, I'm gonna put this down, you gotta, okay, do you wanna hang on to this for me? Thank you very much. Okay, so you do that one more time? What? Slowly, slowly. Okay.
You know what? Maybe we're gonna leave this. We'll leave it to the professionals. Thank you very much. We'll definitely leave it to the professionals. I don't know how often you guys have to practice that because I'm just gonna keep on going like, yes. Yes, that's all I know. All right, well, thank you very much, ladies.